The movie Pretty Woman from the early 1990s was an unusual romantic comedy. In the film, Julia Roberts plays a prostitute who is rescued from her working situation when she falls in love with a billionaire. The billionaire, played by Richard Gere, also realises that he's fallen in love with Julia Roberts, and this comes after he's hired her for the weekend. And they all live happily ever after. Well, according to Hollywood, they do anyway. The film, Pretty Woman, is a story of redemption about how a prostitute becomes a respectable woman. In the book of Revelation, we also see a prostitute, but her story is the reverse of the movie Pretty Woman. The woman of Revelation starts out as respectable and righteous, but by chapter 17, she's described as a prostitute. Her choice of company is no longer Christ, but something far more sinister. Who does this woman represent in Revelation, and what has led her so far from her Creator and Saviour? As we continue to read through Revelation, it's important to remember that all sin can be covered by the cross of Christ. God's grace, through Jesus, is available to all. But Revelation tells us that at some point in time, we need to have made a personal decision about Jesus Christ. Christ calls us to decide whose side we're on. To put it in Revelation's language, are we wanting the seal of God, or will we receive the mark of the beast? The story of the prostitute of Revelation is a cautionary tale. Her story tells us that even the most respectable of us can fall if we allow ourselves to wander spiritually from the principles of God's kingdom. And the results of the unfaithfulness of Revelation's woman aren't that pretty.